You're good to go? Perfect.
All right. Okay, so I will call this meeting, or first of all, I think we'll call the meeting to order at 6:06. Diana, would you mind reading the opening statement and then lead our invocation?
Of course. Thank you, Chair. On March 4th, 2020, Governor Newsom proclaimed the state of emergency in California as a result of the threat of COVID-19. On September 16, 2021, Governor Newsom signed Assembly Bill 361, which was effective immediately and amends Government Code Section 54953 to allow a local legislative body to hold public meetings via teleconferencing and to make public meetings accessible telephonically or otherwise electronically to all members of the public seeking to observe and to address the local legislative body. Pursuant to AB 361, please be advised that members of the Recreation, Cultural, and Youth Commission may participate in meetings telephonically. The public may view the meeting and participate in the public remotely.
And will you read the invocation as follows, Diana?
Absolutely. Lord, thank you for allowing everyone present to meet again to discuss every matter with open minds and enable us to unite our differences and uphold the rights of others. May our decisions bring truthfulness and blessings for the future and for the betterment of this community. Amen.
I'm on mute. Okay. Thank you so much, Diana, for your help. We will just bypass the Pledge of Allegiance because we don't have a flag around us. Hopefully, we would all try to make our way back to chamber soon, and we can continue that. Madam Secretary, can you please take roll call?
Commissioner Romero?
Present.
Commissioner Solorzano?
Present.
Vice Chairperson Cortez? For the record, Vice Chairperson Cortez is absent. Chairperson Vargas?
Present. Okay, thank you. Has the report of posting the agenda was posted according to state law?
Yes, the agenda was posted in accordance to state law.
Thank you. And do we have any public comments on agenda items only?
Not at this moment.
All right, thank you so much. We will move on to the consent calendar. And do we have a motion for the approval of the February 17, 2022 Recreational, Cultural, and Youth Commission meeting minutes?
I'll go ahead and move.
Thank you. I can second the motion. So do we vote on them or do we just, we're good? Yes. Can we take a vote on the minutes, please?
Commissioner Romero?
Yes.
Commissioner Solorzano?
Yes.
Chairperson Vargas? Chairperson Vargas?
Yes. Okay, thank you. Then the motion passes. Now for discussion items, we move to discussion item number 2. It is the Recreation and Community Services update. And I'm assuming it will be our new director, Liz, right? Elizabeth, welcome. So we will pass it on to you. And Diana, if any updates from Armando.
Yeah. Hi. Sorry. I don't know why I'm coming up as Armando right now.
Look a little different there, Armando.
Yeah.
A little.
I grew my hair out and got glasses. I guess he has glasses. Hi. Nice to meet you all. Sorry I wasn't able to make the February meeting. It was in my first week of coming on board, and so there was just a lot going on. So I'm very happy to be here and to meet you all. I'll give you a little bit of a background, and then actually Diana is going to help with sharing some of the things that we have going on in the department, and I will tag along to that and offer any additional info that I can. But my name's Liz Nava. I come to you with about 14 plus years of experience in recreation and social services. I worked almost 14 years in the city of Norwalk prior to this. I worked as the recreation superintendent, the acting director there. It's a little different here. We have community services that encompasses both recreation and like our human service side. In Norwalk, they have a separate department completely called social services, and I worked as a senior analyst there. I had a couple years of HR experience, which was very awesome and helpful. And then, of course, my heart in recreation. I worked at a senior center as a senior center recreation coordinator and a recreation supervisor, and also as a senior analyst there for a while, and then kind of bounced around a lot and have a lot of really cool and experience that I'm happy to bring here to Bell Gardens with me. I have a bachelor's degree from the University of Nebraska in sociology, and I got my master's in public administration from Cal State Long Beach. I grew up locally. I went to Santa Fe High and Santa Fe Springs, and my family is still there. So Bell Gardens is very familiar to me. And so I'm very, very happy to be here. I love this team, and everyone's been so awesome so far. So I'm really looking forward to working with you all in furthering services to our community. And so I'm here if you have any questions ever. I'm here to help if I can. And so Diana, let them know what we got going on. I'll fill you in too with some of the grants that we've received and that we're applying for, just to kind of loop you all in. But Diana will share with all the fun things we have going on. I'm really excited because we're getting back into programming, which I know we've all missed. And so it's going to be exciting. Okay, I'm done talking. Diana, go for it, girl.
Thank you, Armando. And just to give some feedback, so my name is Diana. I know I haven't had the pleasure of meeting all of you. I am the Community Services Supervisor, so I'm filling in for Armando today. So I'll be providing the department update. So to start off, our Community Family Service Center will be resuming in-person LGBTQ youth group meetings effective next Thursday, March 24th. They will be held at the Community Family Service Center. They are held every second and fourth Thursday of each month, beginning at 5 to 6:30 p.m. So any youth 12 to 26 years old is invited to attend these youth meetings, and the groups are separated depending on ages, so they are separated into different cohorts as well. I'm happy also to say that we have secured rapid antigen testing over at Bell Gardens Veterans Park. So we currently have a partnership with Culminate Care, who is providing the PCR testing Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And effective Monday, we will be offering free rapid antigen testing to anybody who is in need of that as well. In regards to seniors, we do have a fun event coming up, or some fun events coming up. The closest one is our Senior Citizen Boutique. We received a wonderful donation from Bell Gardens High School, Ms. Garabedian, and she worked along with her students, and they provided donations of clothing and some additional items that we'll be distributing out to seniors. So any senior 55 and over who's interested in receiving some free new clothes donations, they can contact the Senior Center directly, and they can be registered to receive these items. This event will take place on Friday, March 25th from 1 to 5 p.m. Any senior that is interested in participating will be given a time slot where they would be allowed to enter. It's going to be a very nice boutique styled setup, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well. We do have a lot of fun events, like Liz mentioned. We are transitioning back to in-person events, thankfully, now that COVID has diminished. So we have our Spring Festival coming up Saturday, April 9th, 2022. This will take place at Veterans Park from noon to 4 p.m. This will include an egg hunt for children ages 3 to 17, arts, crafts, games, attractions, so a lot of fun, food, music. It'll be a lot of fun, so we invite our community to come out and join us for that. We also have our Earth Day event that will take place Saturday, April 23rd from 12 noon to 4 p.m. at Veterans Park. This year's theme for Earth Day is Invest in Our Planet, which will be incorporated into all of the activities that will be provided at the event. So once again, we definitely would love to see our community out here joining us for this. Regarding aquatics, the recreation or our department, the recreation department is working on an agreement with Montebello Unified School District to secure the use of the Bell Gardens High School pool to provide the community with aquatic programs and classes for this summer. So we are actively working on that. We also, in regards to youth sports, are offering small fry soccer for children ages 4 to 7 and youth baseball for children ages 8 to 14 at the moment. Spring day camp is also here. The year's going by really fast, it seems like, right? It'll be held at the Neighborhood Youth Center for both youth and teens the week of April 18th through the 22nd. The camp hours are from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. with the option of early drop-off as well. The Bell Gardens residence fee is $25 per child. We also do have some upcoming workshops. We have the Community Family Service Center will be hosting an immigration workshop on Saturday, April 9th at 10 a.m. and that will be hosted at Bell Gardens Veterans Park. This is a free workshop that will be led by the Community Family Service Center and MAOF, the Mexican American Opportunity Foundation. And it'll offer free information and resources, and it will have a Q&A at the end as well. And it'll offer information on citizenship, DACA renewals, legal permanent residency, and a lot more different options. So we definitely encourage our residents to attend that. The Family Service Center has also established a partnership with Spirit Family Services. So there will be office hours held at the Community Family Service Center every fourth Wednesday of each month from 2 to 6 p.m. And these will be children and family services directed towards prevention and aftercare. So this would include counseling services, family support, financial literacy, parenting support, health and wellness. So it's a variety of resources that would be available. And once again, that would be with Spirit Family Service Center. And last, we have our Give Golf a Go youth golf program. So the Recreation Community Services Department, in collaboration with Los Angeles County Parks and Recreation Department and LA84 Foundation, have partnered to bring the fourth of the 4-year golf camps to Bell Gardens Golf Course. This will be held on Saturday, April 9th from 12 noon to 3 p.m. And these camps will cover introduction to the sports, instruction, and it'll include some fun activities that are designated and administered by SCGS golf coaches as well. I'm happy to answer any questions, but as of now, that does conclude my portion. Liz, if you'd like to add some additional.
Do you all have any questions about that so far? I don't want to cut you off, or if you have one you don't want to forget.
I just have a quick question because I know there's been the transition to registering from online to in person. So for camp, for the senior citizen, and I think that's all they have to register for. Are those in-person registrations, or is it still in the process with online?
So for our youth sports, we also have going on, contract classes, little class, like folklorico classes and things.
Mm-hmm.
And so we are at the tail end of getting our new system up and running. Armando and I actually had a call with the agency who's providing that. They're called ActiveNet. It's called ActiveNet. So we are at the tail end of it. It was a hard call. I was not happy with them and the time it took for them to get us up and running online. And I had got their supervisor on the phone, and we actually had a Zoom call with the team. And so I'm happy that we're moving forward. Armando's working on getting the back end finished, set up so that we can offer it for the summer programs moving forward, because we really are missing a whole bunch of opportunity by not having it, and we recognize that. So we are moving forward with it, thankfully. So ActiveNet should be up and running very, very soon. Our IT department's going to help us get some tests done to make sure that everything is kosher and good before we fly it live. But it is coming down the pipeline. Thank you for asking about that.
So for now, just continue to register in person.
In person, yeah.
I believe, because I went in there for a couple days ago to the park, I believe it's at cash only, or are you accepting debit as well?
Yeah, we have a card machine, so I believe we're able to take cards. Yeah, yes, but you know, I will find that out for sure. Mariana, if you can hear me, I don't know if you're on and you can hear, but I don't want to give you wrong info.
So as of now, we're only taking cash.
Okay, I'm glad I asked. See,
Yes.
I saw the machine, but
Yeah,
that
we're
might be
working on, like
okay.
you said, we're working on getting that up and
That's
running.
the ActiveNet one, yeah. So we're also waiting on some hardware from ActiveNet so we can do some online transactions and things. But that is outside of ActiveNet's control. That's actually on back order, and so I don't care about the hardware. We can input cards by person if we have the software up and running, and that was the hiccup. So, sorry. Yes, no, cash only. So, yeah.
No, I just asked just because I know I've tried before registering my son online, and it was a little challenging, not that much, but then I also was able to pay online, but then in person, when I walked into the office a couple of days ago, I saw the cash only. So I wanted to make sure, is it still cash only? So
yeah, just for a little bit longer. Thank you for your patience, and the
Of
community too. If you hear, please let them know. Thank you for their patience with it. We are going to be closed. Our facilities will be closed on the 28th of March for Cesar Chavez Day. However, our COVID testing, our vaccine site will remain open. We'll have our after school program continue from 2 to 5 on that day. Our fields will be open play, so we'll have that available to them, but the offices will all be closed pretty much. So I just to give you kind of a quick update, we have a lot of projects that we're working on as a department and as a city. I know one of the big ones is our aquatic center, which is going to be a very beautiful facility one of these days. We're working through our funding resources. It's a very huge project and it's awesome, and so we're moving forward. Unfortunately, COVID just slows everything down, obviously, but I've been excited to be on a couple of the ad hoc meetings and in the meetings with the architects, and seeing the designs and moving the project forward is really exciting. So as I get updates, I'll be happy to share them with you. It's slow progress, as is expected with these kind of projects, but our department, Roseanne, before she left, had applied for a lot of grants, which is awesome. And so we've been awarded a series of grants, which is really fantastic and is giving us a lot of opportunity. We have a Prop 68 grant that we were awarded that is going towards renovating Veterans Park. A lot of the field space, the landscape, the building, a new playground. So it's I think that one is about $3.5 million. So it'll be great to spruce up the place over there. We were awarded, it's called a Kaboom grant, and it is to get a new playground at Darwell Park. That one is really cool, and we'll come back out and reach out to you all to get some help, because the way the Kaboom grants work are they get volunteers from the community to come and help build the playground. And so part of the city's responsibility is to provide Kaboom with the manpower. So we're going to reach out and try and get people together and over a weekend and get this new playground installed. So it's going to be really fantastic. We were just recently awarded a Measure A competitive grant, and that's a grant that comes from Los Angeles County. And that grant is going towards renovating Marlowe Park and taking down the current restroom facility and installing a new restroom and new lighting and adding some accessible playground equipment. So it'll be a nice little facelift to the park. And then we were also awarded a grant for Hannon and Asmus Parks playgrounds to be renovated as well. So our parks are going to be looking fantastic here in the near future. Those turnaround times, depending on the project, could be anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. But it's just really exciting that we have all these things coming down the pipeline. We're getting our programs back up and running. We're building and continuing to build our community family service center, and having all these new infrastructure improvements is just very exciting times here. So be patient with the process. It's so exciting, but then now we have to wait for it to actually happen, and that's the hardest part. But as we get updates, we will share them with you. So we have a lot to look forward to in the coming years. So I think that's it. That's all I got for you.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions for Liz or Diana? No? Okay. I think it's a lot of exciting things happening. I think my only question I have is with the new mandate that happened, all those recreational activities, does the city, because I know there was discussion in city council meeting on Monday, whether or not to invite the community back into public and the chambers. So I figured, maybe still taking care of everybody. What's the stance at Recreation Department when it comes to the kids in the face mask? Because it lifted, the restrictions lifted. So is it everybody still wears them,
It's to your comfort. We're following the county guidelines.
Okay.
So as the guidance lifts in the county, we follow along with it. So far, council hasn't given the direction to go backwards and to require the masks again. So we will just continue to follow state and county guidelines. But we do encourage, people to wear the masks, especially if that's their comfort. We want to make sure everyone feels comfortable and safe. And we will still continue to use precaution as we open up programs. Having outdoor activities is great because that's an added precaution just by being outside. But we definitely will encourage people to wear masks and to do whatever they need to do to feel safe. But we are following county and state guidelines. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. If there's no more comments, then we will move over to public comments on non-agenda items. Is there any, Madam Secretary?
Not at this moment.
Okay, thank you. I think that is our meetings. Do the commissioners have any closing comments or to share?
Yeah, I just wanted to say it's so nice to meet you, Liz. I'm very excited to work with you in any capacity that we can or that I can. And yeah, I'm excited. And the whole Kaboom playground, that has been on my radar for years, and I've always hoped that we would do it. So I'm excited.
Well, we will be calling you. You'll be there with us with shovel in hand to dig up all the stuff.
Yes.
Very
Me and
cool.
the whole crew.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
I just want to say nice to meet you, Liz, and also Diana. And I'm looking forward to our aquatics program this year. That's my cup of tea. So for that.
Yay. It's going to be great.
Well, again, thank you so much for joining us. And Diana, it was great to see you. Thanks for filling in for Armando. Armando, we miss you, but yeah, Diana's great too. I know Diana a little bit, so she's not a stranger, but she's great. She does a fantastic job at the Community Family Service Center. So get a chance to visit there, all the great work that they do. So thank you so much for joining us today. I will adjourn this meeting at 6:30 and we will resume at our next meeting. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night. Thank you all.
Bye. Great to see you.
Bye.
Patrick.